I know you guys are super tight.
Yeah.
Do you know where DJ is going right now? I'm here live with the father of five-star defensive back, DJ Pickett on the five-star flex. Damian Pickett Sr. What's going on, big dog?
How you doing, bro? What's
Man,
going
I'm
on?
good. It's a big week. DJ commits Wednesday. This show is going to air on Tuesday. So DJ's down to his final three schools:
Yes, sir.
Oregon, LSU, and Miami.
Mhm.
Let's talk about those official visits and what you liked about those visits when you went. Let's start out with Oregon.
Oh man, Oregon. Getting out to Oregon is hell. I ain't gonna lie to you. The flight. We had bad weather, and it was a pretty rough flight. But like I
Okay.
tell anybody, once you get to Oregon, man, you forget about all that. It's the mecca. Um, it's nice out there. You know, all facilities. Treatment for injuries, everything is top notch. It's Oregon, great
LSU.
man. Mike the Tiger, Mike, the Tiger. That's my man, bro. Mike the Tiger was that dude, but no, LSU, man. I like the fact that that the living arrangements are so close to the football facilities. And me knowing my son, I know that's all he wants. From his living arrangements, from the dorm straight to the facilities. No work, film, weight room, all that right there is right there. I love that about LSU, that everything is right there, and Corey Raymond is special.
All right. Last but not least, Miami.
And Miami, man, man, we got chauffeured around by the police, man. That was crazy. It was different. Miami, they showed us they showed us Miami without all the partying and all that. We did a lot of stuff around the campus, um, a lot of eating, but we stayed a lot around campus, and that's what we want to see. We want to see the campus life. When you hear Miami, you think partying and all that stuff, but being around the campus, it's none of that going on. So.
How is DJ dealing with all of the pressure that goes along with everybody wanting him to go to the school that they want him to go to?
Um, One thing about my son, he can care less about what someone says outside these walls of this house. He's dealing with it. I mean, how do young men deal with that? It's as a parent, I think we as parents have to. I think we deal with a little. I'm gonna say more than the kid because I'm sure they get calls and everything that they don't want us to know about, as far
Right,
as calling. But I hear it all.
right.
But he's dealing with it. He's smiling, but it's a lot of stress behind it.
All right. So you got to know that there's a lot that goes on in these recruitments, and it
Yeah.
goes to the parents as well.
Yes.
What you don't have to name a coach. What's the craziest thing or a eyebrow raising statement that you heard from a coach during DJ's recruitment?
Um, Coach told asked my son if he had a girlfriend,
Okay.
and DJ smiles like he always does. Really didn't say nothing. He goes, "Well, if you don't have a girlfriend, you must have a boyfriend."
What?
Yeah, we ain't been back. Yeah, man, we ain't been back. We ain't
Man,
been,
that
and I actually heard because I like the school a lot. Really do.
man, that's tough. Man, when you think about what's important to DJ, what do you think is important to him in the school that he chooses?
Oh, he wants to play in big games, man. Meaningful big games. We're talking uh, national championship games.
Mhm.
He wants to play meaningful games. Even the everyday games want to be meaningful. He wants to guard the best players. He wants to guard the number 2, number 3 pick in the draft. That's what he wants for himself. He wants college atmosphere. Um, he wants to get on the football field, though. To be honest with you, he wants to touch that field, and he wants to get on there early.
Okay. So DJ wants to play. Now,
Yes,
I'm gonna dig into that question a little bit. When you said playing like a number 2 or number 3 pick, that's who he wants to guard.
yes,
Is he
sir.
saying that he wants to do that in the games, or does he want that type of competition in practice every day?
He wants that in the games.
Okay.
Um, he wants to, he wants it in the games. He also wants to, go against dogs in practice. So yeah,
When you speak on DJ, I mean, clearly he's your son. But
yes.
as a coach, because you're a very well respected coach in your area, what do you see in his game that makes you just light up? Even if he wasn't your son?
Honestly, man, just how big he is and how fast and how elusive he is to be 6'4", at 180. He's
Mm,
rarely tackled by the first man. That
right.
comes from training as a youngster. On our teams growing up, we always first man can never tackle. I don't care who you are. All my receivers, running backs, they all knew that. They still know that. We go through drills. First man ain't tackling. Very rarely is DJ tackled by the first man as far as a receiver. Defense, um, how he closes on the ball. He closes. He has a nick for the ball. And he closes on the ball well. I think
Mm,
you'll see a lot more of that this year. Going
okay.
back.
Let me ask you this. As a father and as a football fan and coach, how do you toe that line to know when I need to take this football hat off and I just need to be a dad right now? How do you toe that line between being somebody who's well respected in football, but also being a father?
Man, oh man, we have a thing where once we get home, we're not talking about it no more. We ride home from practice together every day as a kid. We might talk about it a little bit, but if his older brothers ain't talking about it, I ain't talking about it. That's how we do it. We can't have everything about football, which it's a lot, a lot of in our house is football, but you have to, we try to do a lot of things outside of football to keep your mind off football at times. A lot of family stuff, man. We're very family oriented. So yeah,
I know you guys are super tight.
yeah.
Do you know where DJ is going right now?
I've been known for 2 weeks.
Wow, man. Damian, aka my boy Blue. Man, I appreciate you, man. Hey,
Yes.
where can everybody find you on social media, coach?
Social media, I am Damian E. Pickett Senior on Facebook. Damian Pickett on Instagram and Twitter, I believe is Damian E. Pickett again. That's my name. So
Keep it simple. Hey, we OGs. We got to keep it simple.
yes, sir.
Man,
Yes,
David, thank you so much, man. I appreciate it.
sir.
Good luck to you guys. And hey, I'm gonna get you back on after the commitment so we can send a message to the school he picks.
Yes, sir, man. Yes, sir.
Hey
Appreciate
man,
it.
love seeing you. Love, brother.
Thank you, man. Have a good one, bro.